Hallo zurück zum 4. Kapitel von Alan Wake, in das wir uns jetzt stürzen.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Und eine geheimnisvolle Hand hat sich uns entgegengestreckt.
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
Hartman,
I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Wir sind in einem Krankenzimmer. Wie man erkennt. Gleich ist wohl Visite. Ich höre die Türen klappern.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Klingt ja sehr verlockend. Vor allen Dingen, weil die Schreibmaschine ja gerade nicht meine Lieblingsgesellschafterin ist. Follow Dr. Hartman. Creator's Dilemma. In Zimmer 2
This
wohnt
corridor is for
Emerson.
patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Die Andersons kennen wir ja schon. Ich weiß nicht, ob die ein gemeinsames Zimmer haben. Sieht so aus. Zwei Betten. Nicht Doppelbett, aber 2 Betten.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically. I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you out
voice.
of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed
madly
for yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Das sind ja die schlimmsten, diese Videospieler. Die Lady hier, zu der wird uns nichts gesagt.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Die Bären kennen wir auch schon. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and/or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, TM, and its sister method, the flow, TM, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. Okay. Klingt ja sehr vielversprechend. Und wer hat hier ein Quietsche-Entchen? Und wer bist du? Nicht sehr gesprächig, offenbar. Ah, die Anderson-Brüder.
rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Und sie spielen ein Brettspiel namens The Night Springs.
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and
That's
roll.
not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and raw. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Okay, Jungs, spielt mal schön weiter eine
tired.
Partie.
Built the farm close to the lake, a place of power.
Night
We had
Springs.
parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
Gerne.
That Bob Balder threw the amp through the window. Hit the that a hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Übrigens Thor mit Hammer und Odin mit Augenklappe. Ne? Das passt.
Bad scene.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
Creator's Dilemma. The engaging new book by Emil Hartman. Philosophical Doctor. Also nicht Mediziner eigentlich. The author of the best-selling Creative Flow. His groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow explained in his own words. Now available in bookstores across the country. Okay. Ich möchte noch nicht zurück in mein Zimmer. Hier geht's nicht auf. Komme ich irgendwie raus auf den Balkon zu dem Maler? Hier ist weiter kein Durchgang. Okay. Hier komme ich nicht raus. Das haben wir schon gelesen. War hier nicht die Rezeption? Ja, und diese Lady, die gesungen hat, von der wir noch nicht wissen, wer sie ist. Emerson, unser Zimmernachbar, der mich eher dazu veranlassen würde, nachts mein Zimmer abzuschließen, auf jeden Fall. Kann ich mit ihr reden? Nein, sie reagiert nicht.
And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces.
So reden sie, diese Videospielfreaks. Gehen wir mal lieber zu dem Maler. Was malt er denn? Eine sehr düstere Szene.
I've painted you.
Das will ich sein.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Hat er auch einen Namen? Er stellt sich uns nicht vor.
I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Okay, er will gleich zusammenpacken. Denn es wird ungemütlich, offensichtlich. Und tatsächlich hier im Cauldron Lake auch nicht eine Spur von Divers Isle oder Bird Lake Cabin. Hier ist auch nicht zufällig noch eine Thermosflasche. Auch von der Seite kein Durchkommen. Schauen wir uns mal, soweit das möglich ist, im Gebäude ein wenig um, bevor wir zu unserem Zimmer zurückkehren. Emerson quasselt nicht mehr ohne Punkt und Komma. Okay, da komme ich nicht mehr raus.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Mr. Wake. So viel Zeit muss sein. Und hier ist endlich auch eine Thermosflasche. Keine Flasche. Stuff only. Okay, ist natürlich dann auch zu. Die meditierenden Bären sind hier ein wiederkehrendes Motiv. Ein Buch, dessen Titel ich nicht genau erkennen kann, aber es ist wieder The Within Side oder so ähnlich.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Nurse Birch ist der Gorilla. Read, was hier? Ach so, das haben wir schon gelesen. Nochmal. Das wunderbare neue Buch vom Doktor mit seinen beiden fabelhaften Methoden. Und hier geht's hinaus. Das ist wahrscheinlich der Haupteingang der Klinik. Hier kommen Besucher und ankommende Patienten rein und gehen zur Rezeption und von da aus dann weiter. Wir gehen zu den Patient Rooms. Nurse Birch, das bist du. Und Nurse Sinclair muss dann sie sein. Und die Anderson-Brüder, laut Manuskript, haben mit Nurse Sinclair böse Dinge getan später oder werden das noch tun. Sind halt dement, die Jungs.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Das sind doch nach Dr. Hartman wieder nur irgendwelche Wahnvorstellungen, die ich da im Fernseher sehe. Wer genaueren Aufschluss haben möchte, der möge hier diesen QR-Code scannen. Und ich weiß nicht, wo er ihn hinführen wird. In das Reich des Ritters hier oder dieses. Wer weiß, wer weiß. Lasst es mich wissen in den Kommentaren. Da ist unter anderem mein Zimmer. Und da gegenüber von Emerson in der Nummer 2.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony.
Ich kann es mir schon mal
anschauen. The
anschauen.
generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay, es gibt ja einen Generator und einen Scheinwerfer und da drüben eine Thermoskanne, Flaschenkanne. Ein Thermalkaffeebehälter. Geht's hier irgendwo rein? Vielleicht, aber ich komme nicht durch. Okay, dann setzen wir uns mal in unserem Zimmer an die Schreibmaschine und warten, ob das Gewitter uns vielleicht inspiriert. Dieser Bär hat schon bei Dinner for One Dienst getan. Rechts geht's zu mir, links geht's zu Mr. Emerson, den wir schon kennengelernt haben. Madame Desolé oder Desolé könnte die ältere Dame gewesen sein, die nicht mit uns gesprochen hat. Und wer Lane ist, natürlich können es auch Lane... Lane ist der Maler, wie man an den Bilderrahmen sieht. Der heißt also Lane. Palette, Malerutensilien, Pinsel. Aber sonst nichts von Belang. Und der lässt sein Zimmer offen. Das ist ja sehr vertrauensselig. Ich frage mich, ob wir Madame Désolé vielleicht noch kennenlernen werden. Oder doch nicht. Ist das Zimmer von Emerson offen? Diesem Videospiele-Freak. Da ist auch ein Fernseher. Und hier wahrscheinlich ein Entwurf zu einem Videospiel, in dem jemand mit einer Taschenlampe umherläuft und dunklen Gestalten begegnet. Komisches Spiel muss das sein. Ein Level, links Dark. Ja, genauer ist es noch nicht ausgeführt, aber er hat da gewisse Vorstellungen. Er ist ein Night Springs-Fan. Night Springs, so the video game von Remedy. Schauen wir mal, ob es das gibt oder ob das vielleicht noch kommt. Und irgendwelche Bonbons. Okay, und ein Fernseher. Das ist sehr vielversprechend. Mit einem Xbox-Spiel davor. Death Rally. Und ist das eine alte Xbox oder was soll das sein? Auf jeden Fall kann man hier auch mal rausgucken in einen Garten. Er guckt, glaube ich, zur selben Seite raus, zu der die Rezeptionstür rausgeht, also zum Haupteingang quasi. Und was ist das hier? Ja, Xbox 360, Night Springs, the video game. Da hat er wohl gearbeitet und dann ist er hier gelandet. Tja, irgendwie nachvollziehbar. Dann gehen wir mal zu unserem eigenen Tagewerk.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Im Unwetter entwickelt sich irgendwas. Und was genau, das erforschen wir in der nächsten Folge unseres Playthroughs. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.